Sociological concepts and approaches to the study of society. Part 2. 9. Karl Marx, Conflict Theory and Socialization Crossed Swords. Key idea: socialization reflects social inequality and maintains power structures. Concepts. Social classes are socialized differently. The ruling class imposes its values on society. Example: wealthy children receive better education, reinforcing social class divisions. 10. Lev Vygotsky, Sociocultural Theory, Globe showing Europe-Africa. Key idea: socialization and learning happen through cultural and social interactions. Concepts. Children develop through social interaction with adults and peers. Zone of proximal development, ZPD. Learning happens best with guidance. Example: a child learns to solve a puzzle better when assisted by a teacher or parent. Now you can pause the video and take a screenshot of summary of theories of socialization. Social control. Definition. Social control refers to the mechanisms, strategies, and institutions that regulate individual and group behavior in a society to maintain order, stability, and adherence to social norms. It ensures that people conform to societal expectations and prevents deviant behavior. Definitions of social control. E. A. Ross, 1901, social control refers to the system of measures, suggestions, persuasion, restraint, and coercion by which society ensures that individuals act in conformity with the group norms. Karl Mannheim, 1940, social control is the sum of those methods by which a society tries to influence human behavior to maintain a given order. Gillen and Gillen, 1948, social control is the system of measures, formal or informal, through which society enforces its values and norms. Ogburn and Nimkoff, 1950, social control refers to patterns of pressure which society exerts to maintain order and establish rules of conduct. Kimball Young, 1956, social control is the process by which groups or societies regulate the behavior of their members to conform to social expectations. Peter Berger, 1963, social control consists of various means used by a society to bring its members back into line with accepted norms. Types of social control. 1. Conscious and unconscious control, C.H. Cooley and L.L. Bernard. A. Conscious control. Heavy checkmark definition: deliberate and planned control imposed by institutions, laws, and regulations to shape human behavior. Heavy checkmark examples: governments creating laws to prevent crime. Schools enforcing dress codes. B. Unconscious control. Heavy checkmark definition: control that occurs naturally through customs, traditions, and social norms, without deliberate enforcement. Heavy checkmark examples: following cultural etiquette without being explicitly taught. Conforming to fashion trends due to societal influence. 2. Direct and indirect control, Karl Mannheim. A. Direct control. Heavy checkmark definition: control imposed through force, authority, or direct supervision. Heavy checkmark examples: police arresting criminals. Parents monitoring their children's activities. B. Indirect control. Heavy checkmark definition: control that operates through internalized values, social norms, and expectations rather than direct enforcement. Heavy checkmark examples: a person avoiding theft due to a strong moral conscience. Fear of public shame preventing someone from breaking a rule. 3. Positive and negative control, Kimball Young. A. Positive control. Heavy checkmark definition: encouragement of desired behaviors through rewards and recognition. Heavy checkmark examples: giving bonuses for outstanding job performance. Awards for community service. B. Negative control. Heavy checkmark definition: discouragement of undesirable behaviors through punishments and penalties. Heavy checkmark examples: imprisonment for committing a crime. Fines for traffic violations. 4. Organized, unorganized, and automatic control, Gervich and Moore. A. Organized control. Heavy checkmark definition: control imposed systematically by institutions such as the government, judiciary, and religious organizations. Heavy checkmark examples: court systems enforcing laws. Workplace regulations preventing discrimination. B. Unorganized control. Heavy checkmark definition: control that arises informally through social traditions, customs, and peer pressure. Heavy checkmark examples: gossip discouraging immoral behavior. Family values shaping a child's personality. C. Automatic control. Heavy checkmark definition: control that happens naturally due to psychological instincts and biological responses. Heavy checkmark examples: feeling ashamed after lying. Natural aversion to danger, preventing risky behavior. 5. Autocratic and democratic control, Lapierre. A. Autocratic control. Heavy checkmark definition: control imposed by a single authority or ruling class with little or no input from the people. Heavy checkmark examples: dictatorships restricting freedom of speech. Strict military rule with no democratic participation. B. Democratic control. Heavy checkmark definition, control exercised through collective participation and shared decision-making. Heavy checkmark examples. Citizens voting on laws and policies. Community-led initiatives to improve social welfare. 6. Formal and informal social control. A. Formal social control. Heavy checkmark definition, control enforced by institutions through laws, rules, and official policies. Heavy checkmark examples. Legal penalties for tax evasion. School policies prohibiting bullying. B. Informal social control. Heavy checkmark definition, control that operates through social norms, customs, and traditions without legal enforcement. Heavy checkmark examples. Parents teaching children good manners. Social rejection of individuals engaging in unethical behavior. F. Social change. What is social change? Social change refers to the transformation of culture, behavior, social institutions, and societal structures over time. It occurs due to various factors, including technological advancements, economic shifts, political movements, and cultural influences. Definitions of social change. Kingsley Davis, social change is the process by which alterations occur in the structure and function of a social system. McIver and Page, social change refers to a process responsive to many types of changes, such as changes in man-made conditions of life, in attitudes, and in the institutions through which human relationships are maintained. Morris Ginsburg, by social change, we mean changes in the social structure, the relations of people, and the functions of social institutions. H. T. Mazumdar, social change may be defined as a new fashion or mode, either modifying or replacing the old, in the life of people or in the operation of society. M. D. Jensen, social change may be defined as the modification in ways of doing and thinking of people. Theories of social change in society. 1. Evolutionary theories. These theories suggest that societies develop gradually from simple to more complex forms over time. A. Unilinear evolutionary theory, Auguste Comte and Herbert Spencer. Heavy checkmark societies progress in a single direction from primitive to advanced stages. Heavy checkmark example, the transition from hunting-gathering societies to industrialized societies. B. Multilinear evolutionary theory, Julian Stewart. Heavy checkmark societies evolve in different ways based on unique environmental and cultural conditions. Heavy checkmark example, different civilizations developing agriculture at various times and places. C. Neo-evolutionary theory, Leslie White. Heavy checkmark technology and energy consumption drive societal progress. Heavy checkmark example, industrialization leading to urbanization and modern economies. 2. Cyclical theories. These theories argue that societies rise and fall in cycles, similar to the life cycle of individuals. A. Spengler's theory of cultural cycles, Oswald Spengler. Heavy checkmark societies undergo birth, growth, decline, and death, like living organisms. Heavy checkmark example, the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. B. Toynbee's challenge and response theory, Arnold Toynbee. Heavy checkmark civilizations grow when they successfully respond to challenges. Heavy checkmark example, the Renaissance emerged as a response to the decline of the Middle Ages. C. Pareto circulation of elites theory, Vilfredo Pareto. Heavy checkmark power shifts between elite groups over time, causing social change. Heavy checkmark example, political revolutions replacing ruling elites with new leaders. 3. Conflict theories. These theories emphasize social conflict, class struggles, and power struggles as the primary drivers of social change. A. Marxist theory of social change, Karl Marx. Heavy checkmark class struggle between the ruling and working classes leads to revolutionary change. Heavy checkmark example, the Russian Revolution, 1917, overthrowing the monarchy and capitalism. B. Dahrendorf's conflict theory, Ralph Dahrendorf. Heavy checkmark social change happens due to conflicts between different authority groups within society. Heavy checkmark example, labor strikes against corporate employers. 4. Functionalist theories. These theories argue that social change occurs to maintain stability and equilibrium in society. A. Dynamic equilibrium theory, Talcott Parsons. Heavy checkmark societies adapt and adjust to changes to maintain stability. Heavy checkmark example, governments introducing welfare programs to address poverty. B. Structural functional theory, Emile Durkheim. Heavy checkmark social institutions work together to maintain order, but dysfunctions can lead to change. Heavy checkmark example, economic depression forcing changes in financial policies. 5. Technological theories. These theories focus on technological advancements as the main driver of social change. A. Ogburn's theory of cultural lag, William F. Ogburn. Heavy checkmark technological advancements occur faster than cultural adaptation, creating a gap, cultural lag. Heavy checkmark example, social norms struggling to keep up with digital privacy concerns. B. McLuhan's global village theory, Marshall McLuhan. Heavy checkmark media and technology make the world more interconnected, accelerating cultural change. Heavy checkmark example, the internet spreading global movements like climate activism. Approaches to the study of society. 1. Functionalist approach. Small blue diamond key theorists, Emil Durkheim, Talcott Parsons, Robert Merton. Small blue diamond key idea, society is a complex system made up of interconnected parts that work together to maintain stability and social order. Heavy checkmark focus, the role of social institutions, family, education, religion, economy, in maintaining social equilibrium. Heavy checkmark example, schools teach social values and prepare individuals for the workforce, ensuring the smooth functioning of society. Heavy checkmark key concept, social institutions serve manifest functions, intended purposes, and latent functions, unintended consequences. Small blue diamond criticism. Overlook social conflicts and inequalities. Assumes society always moves towards stability and ignores the role of individual agency. 2. Conflict/dialectical approach. Small blue diamond key theorists, Karl Marx, Max Weber, Ralph Dahrendorf. Small blue diamond key idea, society is shaped by power struggles and conflicts between competing groups, especially between dominant and oppressed classes. Heavy checkmark focus, inequality, class struggle, power dynamics, and social change. Heavy checkmark example, the conflict between capitalists, bourgeoisie, and workers, proletariat, leads to revolutions and economic transformations. Heavy checkmark key concept, dialectical materialism, Marx, history progresses through conflicts between opposing social classes. Small blue diamond criticism. Overemphasizes conflict and ignores cooperation in society. Does not account for gradual social changes and stability. 3. Structuralism. Small blue diamond key theorists, Ferdinand de Saussure, Claude Lévi-Strauss, Louis Althusser. Small blue diamond key idea, society is structured through deep, underlying systems, particularly language, culture, and social institutions. Heavy checkmark focus, the hidden structures that shape human behavior and social relations. Heavy checkmark example, language influences how people think and interact, Saussure's structural linguistics. Heavy checkmark key concept, binary oppositions, Lévi-Strauss, cultural meanings arise from opposing ideas, e.g., male versus female, good versus evil. Small blue diamond criticism. Ignores individual agency and human creativity. Views society as static and neglects social change. 4. Postmodernism. Small blue diamond key theorists, Michel Foucault, Jean Baudrillard, Jacques Derrida. Small blue diamond key idea, society is fragmented, shaped by media, consumerism, and power relations rather than universal truths or grand theories. Heavy checkmark focus, the deconstruction of traditional narratives, identities, and power structures. Heavy checkmark example, social media blurs the lines between reality and illusion, Baudrillard's hyperreality. Heavy checkmark key concept, power knowledge, Foucault, power is embedded in knowledge systems like education, medicine, and law. Small blue diamond criticism. Too abstract and lacks clear solutions to social problems. Overemphasizes relativism, making it difficult to identify real oppression. 5. Postmodern society. Small blue diamond key theorists, Anthony Giddens, Zygmunt Bauman, Ulrich Beck. Small blue diamond key idea, modern society has shifted from industrial-based structures to globalized, digital, and fluid systems. Heavy checkmark focus, consumer culture, globalization, digital technology, and uncertainty in social life. Heavy checkmark example, people form identities through online interactions rather than traditional family or work roles. Heavy checkmark key concept, liquid modernity, Bauman, in postmodern societies, social structures are constantly changing, making life unpredictable. Small blue diamond criticism. Some argue that social structures, class, gender, race, still strongly influence people's lives. Can lead to excessive skepticism about reality and knowledge. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in next video.